Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries December 2nd, 2021. Put a good face on life, everything begins to make much more sense in the world. You could put cards on the table, to clarify issues that are making you noise. Above all, so you don't lose track of what you like to do. With Uranus retrograde, anything can happen, but since it is not possible to suddenly be sure of what is coming with its energy, it is better that you always stay alert to solve whatever it is. In moments of crisis, the first thing you think of is a catastrophe, but for your great fortune, you would have at your fingertips every one of the things that you did not have before in front of you. It is possible that the growing moon would be taking the bad energy from your environment so that you can feel that the crisis is leaving in it as well. Trust is essential for everyone, but at this time much more for you. Try to be more careful with those you love, from the sense of value. It means that you could be cautious as much as possible so that they do not get away from you. Suddenly it is the moon, the one that with nostalgia and memory, would allow you to carry out those actions. Your search for style will be strengthened today. More than usual, you will like to be appreciated and admired. Now is the time or never to put on your 31 and go for a night spree, in a trendy restaurant or a trendy nightclub. You will certainly find some fans there. Not because you feel bad emotionally, would you have to stop what you would have done these days to feel better, at least physically speaking? Now have a better reaction to activities that involve keeping your mind healthy as well. For example, activities where putting things together can be therapeutic and fill you with good energy. You are a little sick. You hurt there and then here and also there. Ascendant Virgo or Gemini, you come to the point where you no longer want to leave your home to preserve yourself. Be careful, these false symptoms and this tendency to stay locked up actually hide a fear of others and a drop in morale. Everything is going well physically, but you justify your isolation by an imaginary illness. You need to regain confidence in yourself to confront yourself again with the eyes of others. It's a splendid day. Your cheerful attitude will force the admiration of your loved ones because many other signs will not have your good mood. You can therefore count on pleasant and rewarding exchanges insofar as you will know how to impose your constructive way of considering the day. A word of advice, however, avoid doing too much. The most grumpy of your interlocutors could reproach you for a certain levity. Build your own path without having to ask someone how and in what way to do it. Money and fortune would go hand in hand for you today, because you may have found the method and the way to address people, with the ability to make good negotiations. The number 7 is present and with it, some changes of decisions, which would undoubtedly be favorable to you. In general, do you spend enough time? You likely feel the almost daily need to dream on the terrace of a cafe or near a fountain. It is a natural rhythm at home. To upset him is to stress you out and cause unnecessary physical troubles. Do you give yourself that time every day? If not, think about a possible solution today. Love today has to rest, and not because there is something wrong with it. It could simply be that the exhaustion of everything you have done is visible, and with a moment of situations that you would have stopped before. It is the opposition between the moon and Venus, which temporarily stops your energy as a couple or towards others. Your bad faith culminates at its zenith. You are even aggressive and in a pug mood, which alienates you from the affection of the loved one. Single, you are not afraid of breaking hearts and even derive pleasure from it. Champion of, you had only steps, you show yourself to be unfailingly insensitive, carefully avoiding any personal questioning. A native of the second decan, you seem to be the only one to retain a little common sense and altruism. Rest and sleep. This is the only remedy that can cure you after the fiesta last night. You like to party without restraint, and after those excesses, you feel rather crumpled and messy. But maybe it's love and not drunken evenings that are going to your head right now? To think about it, nothing like a good quiet day with those close to you. There may have come a time when you feel stagnant, tedious, with the possibility of wanting to give up on a job that has neither head nor tail, at least today. Perhaps, the headaches have also been part of the reflection of your tensions, but you must bear in mind that today Taurus is present, so that everything looks better for you at the end of the day. It is not excluded that you will be more in the mood to spend the day frolic with your sweet and tender rather than put in to do hard work. If you can, take your day and go for a walk hand in hand. Treat yourself to a good time. Otherwise, plan an outing at the end of the day, because you will need it. Your romantic and sentimental side is in the foreground. Let him express himself. As you get ready to have a regular day, your plans could be thwarted following news that could potentially herald some financial complications. You will have to deal with this unforeseen event which, if badly managed, could have serious consequences on the balance of your budget. Try to resolve this incident quickly or your situation will deteriorate. Know how to put your pride aside if necessary and seek help from those close to you who will be there for you. The holidays are coming up fast. You've been waiting for this moment for weeks or even months. You will finally be able to recharge your batteries with the closest members of your family. Whether near a beach or in the mountains, you will experience great moments of joy. These moments will engrave in all the heads of very beautiful memories. If a little tension is felt, straighten things out quickly and move on. Grudge is an unproductive expense.